We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. The city government of Muntinlupa has declared a state of calamity due to the impact of severe tropical storm Paeng. The local government said undergoing a state of calamity will speed up repair and rehabilitation efforts in the city. Mayor Rufi Biazon passed a resolution from the local Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council to use the city's calamities funds to help the affected residents. 2 persons were reported killed as Paeng hit the city. 8 out of 9 barangays were hit by floods, while 13 high-risk areas experienced floodwaters. At least 1,200 families or over 5,000 individuals are in evacuation centers. Over 16,000 incidents of power outages were also reported. Meanwhile, Biazon blasted on social media the destruction of property at a high school used as an evacuation center at the height of Paeng. Biazon posted photos on Facebook showing a torn blackboard and trash left by the evacuees. He criticized the lack of discipline and concern of the evacuees who were accommodated in the school only to cause damage in return. He vowed that those behind the said incident will take responsibility. The government continues to provide aid for Paeng-hit provinces. In eastern Visayas, almost 20,000 family food packs have been distributed to residents who are badly hit by the typhoon. DSWD Regional Information Officer Jona Lindy Chua said about 12.71 million pesos worth of family food packs were delivered to 14 towns and 2 cities in northern Samar, Leyte, eastern Samar, southern Leyte, and Biliran. Each family food pack contains 6 kilograms of rice, 4 cans of corned beef, 2 cans of tuna flakes, 2 cans of sardines, 5 sachets of coffee, and 5 sachets of energy drink. Meanwhile, classes are suspended in areas which are badly hit by the typhoon. In Cotabato City, classes are suspended as 36 of 37 villages have been affected by floods. Government works and classes at all levels are also suspended in Upi, Maguindanao, and Barm as recovery efforts continue. Laguna and Cavite also suspended classes at all levels from November 2nd to 5 to allow areas to recover from the impact of Paeng. President Ferdinand R. Marcos reminded the government to prepare as early as possible in case another storm hits the country. Marcos stressed the need to monitor the prepositioning of assets, such as government vehicles and relief goods in calamity-prone areas. The president made the statement as he cited the bad effects of climate change, such as damage on areas previously unharmed by weather disturbances and floods. He also noted that despite the efforts of Pag-asa to give accurate broadcast, weather disturbances have also become unpredictable, such as Odette, which was anticipated to hit Region 8 but devastated Surigao Province instead. The Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development stressed its strong commitment and determination to address the country's housing backlog following the onslaught of severe tropical storm Paeng. DHSUD Secretary Jose Rizanilo Acuzar said they are ready to follow President Ferdinand R. Marcos' directive to fill the housing gap. Last Friday, the President inspected the Bagong Sibol housing project in Barangay Nangka, Marikina City, one of the first under the Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program. He discussed the plan to build shelters for about 10,000 minimum wage earners and government employees. Marcos also hosted a dinner meeting with DHSUD officials, his economic team, government financial institutions, and top executives of private banks to rally support for the program. The DHSUD is tasked to build 1 million housing units every year in the next 6 years to address the country's housing backlog of more than 6.5 million units. And those are the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Office of the Press Secretary and Radio Pilipinas, RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change. Good afternoon.